Report in.
Systems are green. Looks like we're free to continue the operation. What's your 20?
I'm off your right wing.
All right, Wendy. Let's get the show on the road.
Copy that. Beginning my run.
Captain Bailey? Come in, Bailey.
I copy, Commander Jacobs. We are getting close to the first waypoint, making our turn in 5.
Roger that, Bailey. Be advised we are getting reports that the Coalition is using some sort of jamming technology.
Jamming? Like a band or something?
I like jam. Is it raspberry?
No. Radio jamming, ladies. You know, when people block your radio signal.
Block our what? Hello?
Mr. Jacobs? Come in, High Command.
What's going on, Bailey?
Not sure. Let me check the radio.
What? Say again?
I said let me check. Hello? Wendy? This can't be good. Come in, Wendy? Mr. Jacobs? Hello? Nothing. Let's try another channel.
Will it take long to fix, Mr. Jacobs?
I don't know, Wendy. Well, let's take a look inside and see what's going on in here.
I'm telling you, it's the batteries. Every time something stops working, it's the batteries.
It's not the batteries, Bailey. We changed them out and it didn't fix the problem.
Sure, if you're going to use the cheap batteries, that's how it's going to turn out.
We're not buying expensive batteries for a set of walkie-talkies. The cheap ones are going to work just fine.
Obviously.
Well, I can rule out the batteries.
Why? What's the matter?
It looks like the circuit board in here is corroded.
Well, that's great, but what does that mean?
See this stuff here? It looks like it got wet and started rusting.
But rust is orange, Mr. Jacobs. This stuff is green.
That's because it's a different type of metal.
Okay, but can you fix it?
Maybe. I'll have to check my box of electronic parts.
Hey everyone.
Good morning, Flora. You look down. Anything wrong?
Yeah, my dog had to go to the vet today.
Yeah, my dog goes to the vet all the time. Now, about that piece you were looking for, Mr. Jacobs.
Is your dog okay?
We don't know. She's been limping a lot, and we can't see anything wrong, but my dad's worried that she might be really sick.
Yeesh, you know it's bad when parents get worried.
Yeah, I'm really scared.
Worst comes to worst, she'll get put down and you'll get a new one.
Oh, boy.
Put down? What's that?
It's a thing that's due from time to time. How are you doing?
Well, like I said, I'm scared. It's hard seeing her hurting like this.
I'm sure. Is there anything I can do to help?
Well, I mean, she's gotta wait a little, right? You're busy helping us at the moment?
I'm pretty sure the walkie-talkies can wait, girls.
Fine. While this is going on, I guess we can listen to the radio.
That sounds like a good idea.
I'll start it up.
How's the hot cocoa, Flora?
It's good, thanks. Anyway, so that's why Ranger is kind of my best friend.
She sounds like a great dog.
Yeah.
Mr. Jacobs,
Yes, Wendy?
Bailey and I were wondering if you'd be getting back to fixing our walkie-talkies now?
I'm a little busy talking to Flora right now. I'll get to it, don't worry.
We're not worried as much as annoyed. After all, we were here first. Shouldn't we get help first?
I don't mind if you help them first, Mr. Jacobs. I'll be okay.
No, I think I'll keep talking with you. You're going through a hard time, and I want to make sure I'm sharing God's love with you.
I mean, we're going through a hard time too.
Maybe. But this is where patience and a little bit of Philippians 2:3 would come into play, Bailey.
Philippians 2:3?
That's where God tells us that we shouldn't be selfish or think we are the most important, but instead to treat others as more important. It goes on to say that we should help everyone, not just ourselves.
But why?
You mean, besides, that's what the Bible tells us to do.
I mean, sure.
Well, in the next few verses, it explains that we do this to be like Jesus.
What do you mean?
Well, think about it. Jesus didn't have to come to earth at all. He's God, after all. He only does what he wants to. But he decided to put all of that aside and be born as a human. He felt our feelings, he served us, and ultimately, he died for us all. He didn't put himself first. He put us first.
I guess. Sorry for it. That's gotta be really hard. I hope everything works out for you.
Thanks.
Yeah, me too. Does this mean that we can get back to fixing the walkie-talkies now, or is there something else that we need to do?
Well, if you're up to it, we could read a drama script first.
I like that idea.
Okay, yeah, I'm into.
Great. I'll be right back with it then.
And we'll listen to the radio while we wait.
now, from the garage of Lionel Jacobs comes the excellent drama, The Two Forest Rangers, an adaptation of a couple biblical teachings about compassion. Once upon a time, in a remote part of the state, there was a forest.
That's right. Bramblebush National Park is a fantastic place to go hiking, biking, or even horseback riding if that's your pleasure. He's a brochure.
On the day of our story, a hiker decided she and her dog would enjoy exploring the trails and gorges that Bramblebush had to offer.
Come on, buddy. Let me put on your leash. Good boy.
They had a wonderful time discovering the hidden creeks, the sheltered clearings, and walking along the edge of the ravines.
It's so nice here. Though this ground here feels a little... Whoa!
Suddenly, a loose section of the ledge gave way and the hiker fell to the bottom of the gorge.
Actually, I didn't. My foot is stuck in this root. Nope. Not going anywhere. This is a problem.
Seeing his master's plight, the dog ran to get help. After running for a few minutes, he came upon a park ranger.
What is it, boy? Is Timmy stuck in the well again? No? Oh, the ravine? A collapse? You'd better show me.
And so the dog led her to the place where his master still dangled.
Oh my, you look like you're in trouble.
You think? A little help?
I hope you can make it. Good luck. Best wishes and everything. Try to be less stuck, I guess.
Do you have a rope or something you could throw me? Maybe climb down here and give me a hand?
Climb down there? I mean, I would, but I just pressed this ranger uniform and these medals and patches are really hard to keep clean, you understand?
Ranger Gloria, what's going on here?
Oh, hi, Ranger Susan. I was just helping this poor stuck hiker.
Stuck? Oh my word, are you okay?
Gonna be honest, I've been better.
No kidding. Here, let me climb down and help you. Tie this off for me, Gloria.
Tie it off?
You know, to a tree or something?
I don't know. I just did my nails
For
and...
goodness sake, I'll do it.
And with that, Ranger Susan made her way down the cliffside.
Don't worry, I'll get you. You're gonna be okay.
Hurry! I'm slipping!
No, you aren't. Not with me on the job. Just loop this around your waist.
It took some doing, but before long, everyone was safe and sound.
Thanks, Ranger. Without your help, I could have been stuck there for a really long time.
No problem.
Actually, I was talking to her.
Next time, stay back from the edge of the gorge. Rain can really soften the soil, and next time there might not be a root to get stuck on.
Don't worry, there won't be a next time.
The moral of the story
To
is...
stay on clearly marked trails.
Right. And the other moral is that when it comes to helping others that are hurting, we can't just say nice things to make it all better. We need to actually take the time to see if there is anything we can do to help. Sometimes this can be as simple as being sad with those who are sad. But if all we do is wish people the best, then we're being as helpful as a ranger who won't lift a finger to help a stranded hiker.
Mr. Jacobs, I've been thinking about that story about the Rangers that we read earlier, and I was wondering something.
Yeah, me too. Was that Flynn's first appearance in a drama script?
Maybe, Bailey. What was your question, Flora?
I was just wondering what the Bible says about all this.
Okay. Well, the two passages I based the story off of were Romans 12:15, where God tells us to be happy with those who are happy and sad with those who are sad, and James 2:16, where it says we need to help when we can and not just stand by and say nice things.
So those are actual verses.
That's right.
But if we're sad with people who are sad, wouldn't that just make all of us sad? Shouldn't we try to cheer people up instead?
That's a good question, Wendy. And I think the best answer is that we need to share in our neighbor's sadness. We shouldn't let ourselves fall into hopelessness or bitterness. Being sad is a good way to show that we love others, but we should use that time to be encouraging, not feeding depression or anger.
Okay, but how do we encourage others and be sad at the same time?
There are lots of ways, Bailey, but I think one of the most comforting things we can do is pray with them, showing that you're there for them so they won't be alone. like it says in Galatians 6:2.
And I'm glad you did that for me, Mr. Jacobs. I'm still a little scared about what's going to happen to my dog, but talking with you and praying that things will turn out okay really helps.
Yeah, sorry we weren't as helpful.
We were kind of distracted by our own thing.
That's okay. What problems were you having?
It's just these walkie-talkies. They haven't been working.
Yeah, Mr. Jacobs was fixing them when you showed up.
Well, while you wait for them to fix those, I have a set at home that you can borrow.
Wait, for real?
Sure, follow me.
I'll see you later, Mr. Jacobs.
Bye, girls. I'll let you know when I get this set fixed. Want to turn off the radio on your way out?
I've got it.